When you think about Ferrari, the first things that come to mind are passion, precision, and that unmistakable Italian flair that makes every model feel like it's been crafted with soul. And one car that perfectly embodies that Ferrari spirit is the 488 GTB. Today we're diving deep into this machine, breaking down its design, interior, performance, and the kind of money you'll need if you're looking to get your hands on one. So let's get started. The Ferrari 488 GTB is a car that doesn't just turn heads, it snaps necks. From the very first glance, the exterior styling screams speed, elegance, and purpose. Ferrari designed this car as a successor to the 458 Italia, and while the silhouette is familiar, every line, curve, and bend has been reimagined for both beauty and aerodynamics. The front end looks aggressive but never overdone. You get sharp headlights that blend into sculpted bodywork, large air intakes feeding the turbocharged V8, and a low-slung stance that gives off the impression of a predator ready to pounce. Walk around to the side, and the proportions are pure Ferrari. The mid-engine layout means a cab-forward design, giving the rear end space for that monster engine and the flowing air channels that keep it cool. The sculpted side intakes aren't just there for show, they're engineered to manage airflow with surgical precision. The car sits on beautiful alloy wheels, usually wrapped in high-performance Michelin or Pirelli rubber, with massive carbon ceramic brakes peeking out from behind. Every inch of this car has been thought out with purpose, but Ferrari makes it look like art. At the rear, the 488 GTB is just as striking. Twin taillights sit on either side, flanking the aggressive diffuser and those signature dual exhaust pipes. The rear decklid features vents to help the engine breathe while showcasing just enough of the car's mechanical heart. And the active aerodynamics integrated into the bodywork ensure that this isn't just a beautiful design, but one that sticks the car to the road at insane speeds. Step inside, and Ferrari continues the tradition of blending race car function with Italian luxury. The cabin of the 488 GTB is driver-focused in a way that makes you feel like every detail has been built around the experience of piloting this machine. The moment you slide into the leather bucket seat, you notice the craftsmanship. Ferrari uses the finest leathers, Alcantara, and carbon fiber trim throughout. The fit and finish are exceptional, but what really stands out is how purposeful everything feels. The flat-bottomed steering wheel is the centerpiece of the cockpit, with integrated controls like the Manettino switch that lets you toggle between different driving modes. From wet weather settings to full-blown track aggression, you have control of the car's personality right at your fingertips. Paddle shifters mounted behind the wheel are long, tactile, and feel like they belong in a Formula One car. Instead of cluttering the dash with a million buttons, Ferrari keeps things focused. The digital driver's display provides all the essential information: rev counter, speed, gear selection, while the infotainment is minimal, because let's face it, you're not buying a Ferrari to play around with a touchscreen. Space-wise, the 488 GTB isn't huge inside, but that's the nature of a mid-engine supercar. You get enough room to be comfortable on a drive, the seats provide excellent support, and there's a small front trunk for luggage. This isn't meant to be your family car, but for what it is, Ferrari has done a great job balancing sportiness with a touch of daily usability. But the real magic of the Ferrari 488 GTB lies behind the driver's seat. Powering this beast is a 3.9-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine that produces an astonishing 660 horsepower and 561 pound-feet of torque. Ferrari was known for naturally aspirated engines for decades, so when they announced turbos, some purists raised their eyebrows. But one drive in the 488 GTB proves Ferrari absolutely nailed the transition. The turbos eliminate lag with razor-sharp response, and the car rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 3 seconds flat, with a top speed north of 205 miles per hour. The engine isn't just about numbers, though. Ferrari engineered the sound to retain that spine-tingling Ferrari scream, even with turbochargers in the mix. As the revs climb, you're treated to a symphony that feels mechanical and emotional at the same time. It's addictive, and it's part of what makes driving this car so special. The 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission is another masterpiece. Shifts are instantaneous, whether you're cruising around town or hammering it down a straightaway. On the track, it gives you the confidence to push harder, knowing the gearbox will always be one step ahead. The handling is equally jaw-dropping. With its advanced suspension system, adaptive dampers, and electronic aids like Ferrari's side slip control, the 488 GTB feels planted, responsive, and surprisingly approachable for a car with this much power. Whether you're carving through mountain roads or attacking corners on a circuit, the balance and precision are unmatched. And what really sets the 488 GTB apart is that it manages to be both ferocious and forgiving. In race mode, the car sharpens up, giving you lightning-fast response and maximum performance. But dial it back, and it becomes surprisingly civilized, capable of handling city streets and highway cruising without beating you up. That dual personality is a big reason why this Ferrari has become such a favorite among enthusiasts and collectors. Now let's talk about money, because owning a Ferrari 488 GTB isn't just about the car, it's about the lifestyle. When it was first launched, the 488 GTB carried a base price of around $250,000 in the United States. Of course, Ferrari buyers rarely stick to the base model. With custom options, unique paint finishes, carbon fiber upgrades, and interior tailoring, it's not uncommon to see these cars spec'd well above $300,000.